Good morning. This is Laura with the Patrick O'Connor team, and today I'd like to show you a luxurious hunting lodge in Pomaria, South Carolina, just 30 minutes from downtown Columbia and 9 miles from Chapin. Come check it out. Y'all, I truly don't even know where to start on this property because everything is so neat. But this is a private fishing pond for this property, and we are at 1348 Koon Trestle Road, again in Pomaria, South Carolina. You feel like you're a world away in the middle of nowhere, but we're just 2 miles off of the interstate, off of I-26, and again 9 miles from Chapin and just a half hour from downtown Columbia. So this is a giant outdoor pavilion, obviously open air, and it's flanked by this incredible fireplace, and I'm told that the granite that helps make this up is from an old jail in South Carolina, which is pretty neat. So quite a centerpiece here. But one thing that I think is the most interesting is the ceiling of this pavilion. All kinds of antiques. We've got a bicycle here. We've got Western cowboy boots. We've got an old boat. Different signs for different parts in South Carolina, like Edisto, Port Royal. It's just really, really neat, the ceiling. You've got your cooking kitchen area over here. You've got an outdoor oven. Really interesting cabinetry as well. And then a giant sink area, presumably to clean fish and things like that. But this is just such a neat outdoor setting overlooking the private pond. Got even a little putting setup here. But everything is so interesting to look at, from the ceiling to the floor. So this again is the outdoor pavilion at 1348 Koon Trestle in Pomaria. And what a beautiful pond as well. It's just so peaceful out here. Alright, so let's head this way. We've got almost like a little courtyard area. Really, really pretty. This property is set on over 30 acres. Just beautiful landscaping, just so rustic but so luxurious at the same time, and I'm not sure how it pulls that off, but it does. Beautiful walkway here. Again, really nice, tastefully done landscaping. You've got a really pretty front porch, which just kind of takes you back in time. You've got an old Coca-Cola sign, which is pretty neat. Huge parking dock here, even with a covered kind of carport feel there. Over here, it looks like an old greenhouse. Really neat kind of setup on that hill. But once you turn onto this driveway, you've got about a mile down before you get to the actual property. So pretty neat. It feels very, very private, very secluded. Definitely a serene escape. Again, just beautiful flowers and foliage everywhere. So this outdoor space seems like it'd be hard to top, but wait until you see the inside. It's pretty incredible as well. All right, as I enter from this front porch, you come right into the kitchen. Tons of counter space. You've got high-end appliances. I love the length of this bar. There are 6 fairly decent-sized bar stools, and you've still got plenty of room here. Tons of cabinets. You've got another kind of pantry over here. I love the shelf up here with all the really pretty colored bottles and another instrument. They had some instruments hanging in the open air pavilion too, which I thought was pretty cool. So the kitchen is just extremely open. Definitely feels like you're in a mountain home. And you've got kind of a desk here in the corner, which is neat. So if you do have to work while you're here, you've got a nice setup. I just love this kitchen. Definitely high-end appliances here. Very bright with windows all around. You've got under the cabinet lighting as well. So it just feels really bright and open. And then this beautiful stone fireplace is kind of the centerpiece as you walk down these steps into the main living area. And it's just beautiful. All kinds of neat antiques and neat things to look at. Got deer on the wall. You've got a wagon wheel. You've got an actual wagon here, which is kind of wild. You've got an English saddle here. Out in the pavilion you had several Western saddles, but here we've got an English, looks like a hunter jumper saddle, so that's pretty neat. But really cool, they made this old wagon into kind of a, what's the table with the lamp sitting on it. The light fixtures, so interesting. The beams, again, the antlers up there, wagon wheels. Just, it's not lacking for things to look at that keep you intrigued. Even the lamps have antler bases. So once you come off of this main living area, come into the dining area. Again, windows on all sides, kind of overlooking. You've got the open air pavilion on this side, and behind is more just kind of wooded area. But this room's neat. You've got obviously mostly wood, but you've got the brick here coming through from the fireplace on the other side. Wine chiller. And then this door leads out to a porch area that's attached to a covered porch that's off the primary. So we'll check that out in a minute. But just so neat. You've got open air pavilion, you've got a covered porch, you've got an open porch. Just everything is so beautiful out here. Really a neat dining area. All right, so back into the main living space. We'll go to this wing first. We've got several bedrooms over here. It's really unique. They have barn doors that kind of slide to afford you extra privacy. So this is not the primary, but this is almost like an ensuite bathroom because you've got a barn door here that closes to kind of set you apart here. So you've got a full bath here. Really nice shower. You've got a pocket door for the bathroom, but again, you've got this barn door that can be shut to block off the rest of the house as well. Fishing rod here in the corner. Again, there's just, everything is so interesting. There's so much to look at. Really a cute bedroom. You've got wood plantation shutters. You've got a TV. Got a sizable closet behind the curtains, but really a great space for an extra bedroom. All right, let's head to the primary here. So you walk down the short hall, and again, you've got this barn door here that can close off this space from the rest. Really, really open primary. Love the rug. Love everything about it. The bed it's so fitting for this space. And then you come into a very large primary bathroom. They actually have the washer and dryer in here, which is neat. There's plenty of space for it. And then you've got kind of a folding area over here with towels above. So really, really neat setup actually. I like it a lot. Got a sizable vanity here. Window overlooking the side yard, and a huge shower with a seat. One of my favorite things of this house, and it's probably not what most people would choose, but I love a towel warmer. So this is so nice to have in the winter. Not that it gets all that cold here, but such a nice feature to have. All right, back through the primary here. You've got a huge closet around this corner. Goes back around. Got built-in shelving. You've got your hanging racks already up. But just to follow suit, everything is, you know, the wooden feel to go along with the rest of the house. These beams are really interesting. I'm sure there's some history behind them, but they look kind of, you know, original or quite old, but really cool. And then off the master, off the primary, we've got a double door leading to the covered porch, overlooking kind of the rear of the property, or the backside. This is a huge, huge covered space. We've got speakers out here. So peaceful. And again, that leads to the uncovered porch part and then into the dining area. And over here, we've got the smoker area and the private pond. Just an unbelievable setup. All right, back through the primary. I'll take you to the other wing of the house. And they have lovingly named this property Rusty Gold, which is kind of neat. More wagon wheels is kind of your handrail going down the steps. Really cool. All right, so over here, we've got another full bathroom with a window. Definitely feels like a lodge. That's a perfect shower curtain for here. You've got the wooden vanity. Really a nice size. Over here, you've got a door out to the side yard, which leads again to the covered pavilion, the pond, the front of the property. Just beautiful, beautiful out here. All right, then you've got some fairly steep steps up to another bedroom. It's not closed off, but it's a really neat space up here. Love the bear picture above the bed. Got some storage space on both sides. Kind of this privacy fold if someone is staying up here and people are still down in the living space. Another storage area over here. And then just a really cool view looking down to the main living area. And one thing I didn't point out, but in that far left corner is an elevator. It's kind of like a telephone booth elevator feel, but that's really neat to have. All right, I'm now at the back of the property looking up toward the house, but I wanted to give a little bit of history here. This is set in the Dutch Fork region, which dates back to the 1700s when settlers made homes along the banks of this creek called Crims Creek. And now today, the waterways and the woodlands area around the creek and this particular road, Koon Trestle Road, is just filled with wildlife. Driving down the driveway today, I saw a couple of deer, and it's not super early in the morning, so they're still out and about. You've also got wild turkey, fox, rabbit, quail, ducks, waterfowl around the year-round, basically. It's also been reported that there are sightings of otters, beavers, hawks, and it's kind of a bald eagle viewing area as well. So it's not lacking for things that a hunter would love. All right, so this home is 4 bedrooms and 4 full baths and about 4,000 square feet. I'm now in the lower level. I did not take the elevator down. I have a fear of elevators, but I walked around and came in through the back porch that I just showed y'all. So this is an incredible bathroom. You've got the clawfoot tub here, really a nice size. Again, the folding area with towels, a really cute chandelier, kind of a vanity or makeup area over here. But I love how open this bathroom is. You've got another vanity here, huge window, and a beautiful shower. And here we are, another Crim Creek Reserve sign. But look at this bathroom, y'all. Or the shower, I'm sorry. You've got window, but plenty of privacy, obviously. You've got a corner seat. Got this whole ledge, multiple shower heads. Just, it's so luxurious feeling in here. So again, I came in from the back porch versus down the elevator. So walking into this bedroom, and I know this isn't the primary, but this is the room I would choose all day. It's so large and open and bright. You've got like a little sitting area here with the TV. It's so big. And just really cool how they decorated everything. All right, and through this walkway, you've got kind of another little office or desk set up here. This is the elevator. It's up now, as you can see, but that's where it comes down. Got a fridge, bench, and some storage back here. All right, so again, we're at 1348 Koon Trestle in Pomaria. 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 4,000 square feet. It's on the market right now for $1.625 million. One other thing to point out is this also has, and we looked at it in the first part of the video, but it's got a 12 by 20 storage shed and a 20 by 36 RV tractor storage. And again, it sits on over 30 acres. So really, really an incredible property. Thank you so much for following along in this home tour of this incredible property. It truly is the perfect combination of comfort, seclusion, and outdoor recreation.